Well, guys, the deal that was reported Friday is finally officially done. As of Wednesday, Karl-Anthony Towns is officially a New York Knick. The deal finally went through. The New York Knicks, Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Charlotte Hornets came to terms with a deal, but there were a lot of moving parts for the three teams to make this deal official. But with all that, we finally got to see Karl-Anthony Towns talking to media representing the New York Knicks. Now, he had a lot of dope sound bites, a lot of great moments that we will talk about here a little bit in this video. We got to see him reunited with his old coach Tibbs. We also saw him with Jalen Brunson. We're gonna go over all of that in the video. Also some other training camp footage, as well as a certain Exhibit 10 player that we signed. Seems to be stealing the hearts of a lot of Knicks fans, thinking that he needs to be a part of the official roster.
That's a lot.
Let's talk about all that. But first, run the intro. What's going on, CK Crew? It's your boy CK2K, and welcome back to another video. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like this video. People, Karl-Anthony Towns is finally here, y'all. Give it up. Yep, give it up. Where we had the first ever sham wow. What are we calling them, bro? We not calling them sham bombs, because that's just lazy. Well, we had our first sham drop, and it was that Karl-Anthony Towns is going to be traded to the New York Knicks, but that was Friday, and it took until Wednesday of this week for the deal to officially go through. Now, what we thought was just gonna be him for Julius Randle and Donte DiVincenzo turned out to be a lot more because we had to make the money work and this, that, and the third. For the most part, the deal looked like this. The New York Knicks received Karl-Anthony Towns along with rookie Najee, who is an overseas stash, while the Timberwolves, they got Keita Bates-Diop, a guy that they drafted, so he's back home, Donte DiVincenzo, Julius Randle, the first pick from Detroit that's protected, and also we had Charlotte jump into the conversation, so we were able to make the money work. So we sent over Daquan Jeffries, as well as paying Dwayne Washington Jr.'s overseas team $1 million to the rights to get his rights back so he can be a part of this move so we can make it work out, as well as plenty of seconds. So you can see the New York Knicks did a lot of work to get this deal to work out. And what I like more is finally being able to talk about Cat. The elephant or the cat is no longer in the room. Well, he is, but it's not awkward to talk about.
I mean, you know what I mean.
We can talk about Cat now, and Karl-Anthony Towns had a lot to say as he spoke for the first time in front of media representing the New York Knicks. But before we get into any of that, we gotta thank our sponsor, HelloFresh. Guys, as a father, I understand that it is a lot of money to make sure that you are staying out of fast food spots and buying groceries, making your own recipes on a weekly basis, because it can add up, because you might need just a few pieces of oregano or a few pieces of basil for this pasta. Well, with HelloFresh, you guys can get all the exact ingredients for all the recipes that are given to you in their boxes. HelloFresh is a meal kit service that delivers step-by-step recipes and fresh pre-portioned ingredients right to your door. You'll choose from 30 plus delicious weekly recipes carefully put together by their chefs. There are options for carnivores, vegetarians, calorie counters, and much, much more. And right now, the deal that myself and HelloFresh are ready to give you is free breakfast for life. That's right, every box you get has an option to come with free breakfast. And we're also gonna give away 10 free meals if you use this promo code that you see right here. It's also going to be in the description, as well as the link that you can simply just click to get this deal started. So check it out and see if there's anything there for you. You don't have to get a full lifetime amount of boxes. You can try a box for a week. The deal will still pertain to you, and it's definitely something that you want to take advantage of. So that's HelloFresh.com. Use the promo code that you see right. I just bit my tongue. HelloFresh.com. Use the promo code you see right here, or click the link in the description below. Show some love to HelloFresh, and it also helps out the channel. We appreciate you. Thanks, HelloFresh. Now let's get back to Karl-Anthony Towns. So after having Media Day, Content Day, it's called Content Day, CK, you old man. Now, after having Content Day on Monday, we know that there was no signs of Karl-Anthony Towns, but it's okay, because now that the deal is officially made, we had Karl-Anthony Towns talk to the media, as well as we got to see him shoot around and get to know his new teammates, Jalen Brunson, and recap with his old coach, Tom Thibodeau. But let's start with this one-on-one with the media. It was very emotional and very well put together a conversation. One thing that you hear from all Minnesota fans, from anybody that watched Karl-Anthony Towns in a situation closely with the Timberwolves, you hear the same thing, that Karl-Anthony Towns, the person, is a great person. The way that he gave back to the communities there. Hell, there's a story that right after he got traded, he went and he visited some fans at a youth soccer game and told them goodbye on his way out.
Lo and behold, he shows up about halftime of the game, watches the game, takes pictures with everyone that asked of him.
Wow.
After the game, pulls Nita aside, gives her a big hug, gives her some whispers of encouragement, and just spent a little time with two kids who needed to say goodbye to him.
That's like John Cena level of Make-A-Wish kind of goodness, you know what I mean? But Karl-Anthony Towns has always been somebody that really appreciates whatever's given to him, doesn't take much for granted, and it's really refreshing to see. And he made sure that he made that point to thank Minnesota first and foremost when he had his interview.
Yeah, start off by saying I'm super thankful for the 9 years I had in Minnesota. It was amazing to be accepted to the community, and for 9 years from the Minnesota community. Thank you for allowing me to inspire positivity and change there, and to all the amazing teammates I've had and the coaches and front offices that I've been part of. I'm tremendously thankful for the opportunity to play basketball there. And
it also seemed like he was very emotional about the move to New York, because he told the story about how the New York Knicks was a team that his mom was a huge supporter of. So for him to be on this team, you can hear the emotions pouring out while telling the story, and how important it is for him to represent a team that his late mom was a big fan of.
You know, I think recently I've talked about it, you know, just my dad, my mom immigrating over here from DR. You know, Madison Square Garden to her was the Mecca, and to our family it's always been the Mecca. So to be able to, in a way, be able to play in a place that she had, that was so revered by her, obviously strikes a different emotion.
So a lot of great bullet points, a lot of great things said by Karl-Anthony Towns, but we also got to see him shoot around a little bit. We got this video that's circulating around of Karl-Anthony Towns shooting the corner three. We already know that he's a good shooter, but it's nice to see him in the blue and orange, and also looks like he'll be rocking his number 32. More importantly, though, we also got to see him chop it up with his old coach, Tom Thibodeau, and you can see Tom Thibodeau is all smiles. I've never seen this man smile so much in my life besides the last 2 years of existence. I don't know if it's the beard, because I thought the beard made him tough. He's been smiling so much from last season until now. I was at Summer League and I couldn't believe how much this man was smiling. He's smiling everywhere. Who is this guy? We also saw him chop it up with Jalen Brunson. So Karl-Anthony Towns getting himself acclimated with the team, and it's going to be great to see him be here with these guys, especially going into our first preseason game on Sunday. But yeah, man, Cat is here. We saw the deal. What are your thoughts? Do you guys still feel like it's too much? You guys think that we gave up too much to get Karl-Anthony Towns here? Do you like the deal? Do you like his fit? Where are your thoughts now that the dust is settled? It is done. Let me know in the comment section below. But let's pivot a little bit from Karl-Anthony Towns and stick with training camp, as we know that the training camp started right after content day on Tuesday. And here and there we're seeing clips and videos of Mikal Bridges shooting around. We're seeing OG Anunoby being in shape, all the above from the guys that we have on roster right now. Not much, it's quiet. I mean, you know me, I'm not a big workout and shoot around kind of guy. I feel like it is what it is. Guys are getting themselves ready to go for the season. Not much to really take away. But today is a different day, because yesterday it was also reported that the New York Knicks were going to sign TJ Warren to an Exhibit 10 contract. Yes, Bubble Jordan, TJ Warren. Y'all remember TJ Warren going absolutely bonkers during the bubble? TJ Warren, unfortunately, since then has been battling injuries and really hasn't been able to have the same kind of effect. But TJ Warren, nonetheless, is a guy that is really good offensively in the league when healthy. Hell, we saw him giving Shamet and Bridges buckets in this little clip. But it's so funny because so many people love the signing of TJ Warren. People are wanting him to be more than just an Exhibit 10 player. They want to see him on the final roster. I think the big hang up with that is the fact that A, the health, and B, defense. TJ Warren, not particularly known to be the greatest defender outside of the bubble. I'm telling you, bubble TJ Warren was different, but outside of that, not particularly known on the defensive side. But you know, a team like us that's looking for any kind of depth that we can get, I would definitely invite a way or opportunity to get TJ Warren on the final roster. But man, man, a lot of people want him on the roster. Are you one of them? Let me know. TJ Warren, Nick, should it happen? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But everything that needed to be done is officially done now. Karl-Anthony Towns trade is locked away and ready to go. We're in training camp right now. We got to see a little bit of footage from Content Day. All is well in the Knicks universe right now. Now it's time to lock in and prepare for our first preseason game on Sunday. But what says you, man? What are your thoughts about the trade? What are your thoughts about TJ Warren being a part of the roster? What are your thoughts about anything you're seeing in this footage from training camp? I know one of the big things that people talk about is Mikal Bridges' shot. Still, people still worried about that, but I'm sure once we see him in game, people are gonna throw all those arguments out the window. But let me know your thoughts about everything mentioned in this video in the comments below, people. Can't wait to see you guys in the comments. But if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and guys, please don't forget to check out HelloFresh. Click the link in the description below, or simply just use this promo code when you go to HelloFresh.com. That's my time, y'all. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Probably gonna see you guys right after the first preseason game. Let's get it. Woo! Karl-Anthony Towns, man. Karl-Anthony Towns officially a Knick, bro. Officially a Knick. I'm hyped. Let's get this season started already, damn it. Let's go.
I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things.